Hey everybody, what's up? Craig from Toy Anxiety here. Today, we are looking at the brand new Proton Pack from Hasbro. It is the most impressive and the most important Ghostbusters collectible that has ever been released. Let's go. The Spangler Proton Pack is here, the HasLab project from last year, delivering 3 months early. Everybody's been getting their packs. I mean, it's all over social media. It's on YouTube. The wealth of knowledge that is out there is amazing. There are so many detailed unboxings, reviews. People are doing mods. People are doing upgrades. I am going to show you some of my unboxing, and we're going to take a look at the pack, and we're going to play with it. But really, I just want you to join me as a longtime diehard Ghostbusters fan as I kind of walk you through my thoughts and feelings on this project, getting the pack, and what I think about it. Anybody who follows what we do here at Toy Anxiety knows that we are die-hard, long-time Ghostbusters fans. I mean, it's not just buying toys and action figures. This goes back to our childhoods. Ghostbusters was probably the first movie that I saw. It is a lifelong passion of mine. When you're a kid and you're watching Ghostbusters, you want a Proton Pack. There are tons of options for building and acquiring your own Proton Pack. Unbelievably screen accurate, screen sourced parts. There's a wealth of information out there. There's sites like gbfans.com where you can connect with the community to source parts and buy parts and make parts and build a pack. That's been going on for 15, 20 years, and the packs have gotten incredible. Having said that, I am nothing but impressed with this Proton Pack. The pictures and the videos really do not do it justice. You have to see this thing in person. It does not feel cheap. It does not look like a plastic toy. I'm a big fan of these HasLab projects. Ghostbusters fans have wanted a mass-produced, accurate Proton Pack for a very long time. I mean, this goes all the way back to the Matty Collector days. Remember Mattel, Matty Collector? They did a trap, they did a Neutrino wand, and there was rumors at the time that they were going to do a Proton Pack, but it was cost prohibitive and they weren't sure that they would have the success in a crowdfunding project. You flash forward to 2021, Ghostbusters fandom is at an all-time high. So when they announced that they were going to do an accurate Proton Pack, it not only piqued the interests of like toy collectors and people who maybe backed other HasLabs, but the entire Ghostbusters community was like, can you mass produce something that is going to rival the fan-built packs that have been absolutely amazing all of these years? Well, I'm here to say somehow Hasbro has done it. Upon arrival, the first thing you'll notice is the box is huge. It comes in a really nice outer backing box, and then there's an interior box as well. So it was really well protected. And then the actual box for the Proton Pack is really, really cool. They went above and beyond to make this not just a toy, but this whole thing was like an experience. So you've got this crate that's modeled after kind of like the hardware that the Proton Pack would have been stored in on set for Ghostbusters Afterlife. And what I also love about this is that once you start digging through this and you go through the parts and the pieces, there's really not much assembly. It comes with this incredible stand for displaying. You can see behind me, I have it up on display right here. There's not a whole lot of pieces to put on as far as assembly goes. You have the metal ion arm attachment that snaps on very easily. You've got your hose that connects to your Spangler Neutrino wand, which I hope you have one because it did not come with that. And then, of course, it comes with this hardware to attach an Alice frame. It does not come with the Alice frame. I personally think that it is a must-have to add an accurate frame to this pack because wearing it without the frame, it still feels kind of costumey, kind of like almost 100% a Proton Pack, but not quite there. Adding the frame takes it to the next level. Right now, I want to tell you that if you want to add a frame, it's really easy. It comes with all the necessary hardware. All you need is a screwdriver, and you can get an accurate frame at gbfans.com. AJ was nice enough to send us one, and I'm not going to lie, this takes the pack to the next level. They've got a lot of options and a great resource document where you can look at the history of all of the different Alice frames that were used in the various Ghostbusters films and pick the one that's best suited for your needs and budget. In removing the pack from the box, at the top you notice you've got this wooden floorboard packaging, which is reminiscent of what you see in Ghostbusters Afterlife. In there, you've got some of the accessories and accoutrement, including the mini puffs. These mini puffs are great. So these are variant toasted marshmallow repaints of the mini puffs that we saw released around the time of Ghostbusters Afterlife. There's a chance for you toy collectors out there that these are going to become pretty rare and scarce collectibles. I kind of put the accessories and the Spangler notebook and the slime attachment and the marshmallow attachment to the side because I was really eager to start taking a detailed look at the pack itself. So when you remove the pack, it's just this big plastic buck. It's hefty but fairly lightweight. A fan-built pack is going to be 25, 30, maybe up to 40 pounds. It's noticeably lighter than a regular Proton pack that you might have, but the quality is there. At first glance, this is a really great replica of what you saw in Ghostbusters Afterlife. The hardcore fans out there are going to have their nitpicks. There's going to be bolts that aren't the same. The ribbon cable might not be 100% dead on accurate. For me, I'm looking at this as more of a toy collectible, and I don't really have much interest in modifying the original presentation and customizing it, because at the end of the day, this is going on display in my toy room as part of the Plasma series collection. So you've got this really nice weathered paint job, really reminiscent of what you see in Ghostbusters Afterlife. The thing that jumped out at me right away was how on scale everything was. I mean, the booster tube, the booster frame, the injector tubes, the HGA, the this, the that, the cyclotron, the bumper, the bellows. All of it was there in one piece. I mean, this is like a dream come true for Ghostbusters fans. I was able to assemble the stand. Word of warning, it wasn't as easy as I wanted it to be. In fact, that was the toughest part. So it comes in like 3 or 4 pieces. You really kind of have to force them together and snap them together with a little bit of tension there. All right, so let's talk about the Alice frame. As I mentioned, the frame does not come with the pack. It is an optional add-on, but Hasbro was forward-thinking enough and fan-centric enough to include not only the appropriate hardware to attach the Alice frame, but if you look at the back side of the pack, it's all lined up, pre-threaded screws, everything lines up perfectly. It took absolutely no time to attach this Alice frame to the back of the pack. In fact, what took me the longest was getting the kidney belt on the Alice frame itself, because even though I've been working with Proton packs for a long time, I still get really confused when trying to put on the straps. You got to unscrew the back handle of the Neutrona wand and remove the battery compartment, and then you insert the long end plastic piece of the new hose as a replacement. The other end screws down to the bottom of the hose connector on the bottom of the Proton pack. Is kind of like magic. It creates an electronic connection between the pack and the wand, so much so that you can actually ignite the wand and start up the pack without having batteries in the wand itself. Now, the pack does take 4 D-cell batteries, really forward thinking by Hasbro, easy access to the battery compartment, even if the frame is already attached. Once I got that set up, I was so impressed. I mean, this thing is amazing. I took out my other fan-built pack and put it next to it just to have a comparison shot. I really and truly think that this is the best Ghostbusters toy and collectible of all time. Screen accurate, it's exclusive, somewhat affordable, yet now sold out. If you're a Ghostbusters fan who's wanted a Proton pack, this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So what this does is it not only bolsters the fandom, this not only speaks to the hardcore Ghostbusters fans and the hardcore toy collectors and the hardcore prop fans, this actually helps grow the fandom out. I mean, the fact that this HasLab project was so successful, it really showed Hasbro and showed Sony that, hey, this is a fandom that from a consumer product point of view is willing to drop down on significant money for a high-end collectible. This was a proving ground. It was kind of a make or break moment for Ghostbusters toys and collectibles in general, and it was so successful. Hey, how about we take a closer look at some of the electronics, functions, and features of this pack? Yeah, again, really amazing stuff. Detail wise, again, the pack is incredible. Feature wise, the fact that you can pop open the cyclotron and get a look inside of there, something that A, we never thought we'd get in a Ghostbusters movie, and B, now you can do that with a pack that you have at your house. Now, I haven't really gotten a chance to look at some of the extras that it came with, so I figured, why not do it now? So the Proton pack had 4, I believe, unlockable tiers, and they hit all of those tiers. Okay, the first thing we have is the Egon Spengler Journal here. All right. Another really cool kind of deep dive fan focused feature here is it comes with a Ghostbusters 1 or a classic Proton pack sticker sheet. So if you were to want to retrofit your Proton pack with non-faded, non-weathered labels and decals, you could do that. This might not get a lot of people excited, but these sticker sheets are really fun. First of all, a lot of this imagery was not really used in the marketing for whatever reason. Spoiler alert, possessed gatekeeper Gruberson. This is some of the stuff you might have seen on some of the key art, some of the t-shirts and stuff like that when Afterlife was released, but some of it has never been seen. Classic Ghostbusters iconography stickers as well. I'm not going to be unpeeling these and sticking them on the side of my Proton pack box or anything like that. So we've got our marshmallow attachments. Again, nothing that I'm going to be displaying, but kind of fun to have. Maybe I'll find some other use for them. But basically, these are attachments that you can hang off of the Proton pack, and it looks like melted marshmallow. I could, right? Do it right now. Put one there. I'm sure there's a right way to do this. Hey, honestly, that looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll do it that way. I don't know. Now it's a marshmallow-covered Proton pack. You're a marshmallow Proton pack. But wait, there's more. Can you believe it? The early bird backers. There was a time period early on in the crowdfunding where if you backed it by a certain time and you were a Hasbro Pulse Premium member, you got a bonus, which basically is the same as the marshmallow stuff. It's slime time. All right. So this is like translucent green slime attachments, which is a direct, repaint, remold of the Stay Puft or the marshmallow ones. Put one there. Actual physical contact. I feel so funky. So really, they baked in a lot of value. You get the add-ons, you get the bonus mini puffs with interchangeable heads. I think this is an incredible value. I also think this might be the greatest Ghostbusters toy of all time. Well, listen, guys, I've had a lot of fun playing with this thing. I can't wait to get it on display. I appreciate you being here with me today. I hope that you got yourself a Proton pack and that you're looking forward to displaying it as well. Until next time, my name is Craig Goldberg. This has been Toy Anxiety. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters is the answer to that question. I should end the video now. Okay, bye everybody.